Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about just do it, okay? Just do it. Like people already know what they need to do, what they should be doing. They don't need another book, another podcast, YouTube videos, motivational quote content, because deep down, they already know what they should be doing. They wake up earlier, go to gym, stop wasting time, start a business, make the phone call, study, save money, have like a difficult conversation like that. There's a lot of things. The problem is not a lack of knowledge, the problem is the lack of actions, okay? Like somewhere along the way, we started confusing preparation with the progress. Okay, we convince ourselves that we are moving forward because we're thinking about it. Planning, researching, talking about it, imagining about it, but thinking is not a progress. Okay, thinking is not a progress. Planning is not a progress. Talking is not a progress. Okay, action is the real one. Okay, so imagine someone who spends 5 years reading books about swimming. They know every techniques, every like a stroke, every breathing patterns. They can explain it better than anyone. Now imagine another person who simply get into the water every single day. Like, who do you think becomes better at swimming and better swimmer? It's obviously the second one. And life works the same way, okay? Knowledge has a value, but only when it's applied. So the strange thing is that taking action is actually less painful than thinking about taking action. Okay, your mind created thousands of millions of the worst case scenarios. What if I fail? What if people laugh at me? What if I'm not good enough? Whatever, blah, 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 blah. Then you finally do the things and realize it was not nearly as terrifying as you imagined, okay? Most fear lives in anticipation, not reality. And that's why overthinking is so dangerous. It tricks you into believing you're making progress. You spend hours creating a perfect plan, the perfect schedule, the strategy, the moment, Meanwhile, someone with half of your knowledge, but twice your courage, he has already started. I'm not saying, don't misunderstand, I'm not saying you guys should not make a plan. Of course you need it, you need a plan how to do it, but don't make it so much complicated, okay? Don't make it everything. Okay, for example, when I finish this, do this. And if I finish this, do this. If I finish this, do this. For the first time. From the very first beginning. Don't do that. You can't predict what will happen. If you want to make a plan, a schedule, make the plan for today. Okay? Simple. That's what I do. Wake up, make a bed, go to gym, eat enough, go to outside, interact with nature, like that. Just make the plan for today, because you don't know what will happen tomorrow in the future. Okay, don't make it overcomplicated. So, the person who just started, they've already made mistakes, already learned, improved, already moved closer to the life they want. Perfection is one of the smartest excuse. fear has ever invented, okay? Because as long as you're waiting for perfect, you will never have to you never have to risk failure. But you also never experience growth. So think about a child learning to talk or walk, anything, whatever, okay? They don't spend a month studying a balance. They don't want to wait until they're confident. They stand up, they fail, they fall down, and they stand up again, and eventually walking becomes effortless. Imagine if adults learned the same way. Instead, we expect ourselves to be good before we even begin. That is a problem, okay? The older you get, the more you realize that action creates, action is what you need. The only thing what you need is take action. No, the other way around, okay? Sorry, guys. You don't think your way into confidence. You act your way into confidence. You don't wait to feel motivated. You move, and motivation often follows, okay? You don't discover who you are capable of becoming by imagining it, okay? You discover it by doing that, taking actions, okay? At the end of the day, the life you want is not waiting for another plan, okay? That is not waiting for another Monday. It is not waiting for another motivational video. It's waiting for your very first step, okay? Not because the first step changes everything, but because it changes you, okay? Every action sends a message to your brain. I might be I am someone who follows through, and their identity is worth more than any perfect strategy, okay? So stop asking yourself what you should be doing, what you should do. You already know, okay? You already know. Just take action. What you need is take action, and you will know it, how to do it, you know? For example, for example, you're trying to do bench press at the gym. You're gonna go to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever platform, how to do it, and you're trying to acquire in your brain, okay? I think that as a very first time, okay? He doesn't want to fail for the first time, trying to acquire in the brain perfectly, and feel like, yes, I'm ready to hit the bench, okay? And he go to gym, okay? That's good. Just go to gym, and he try to press the bar. Oh my god, that's heavy. It's 20 kilo. That if that man haven't do the bench press in his entire life, that bar would feel so heavy, because actually bar is a 20 kilos is kind of heavy. When I did the first time, it was heavy for me, but not oh my god, but it's actually heavy. So he tried to press the bar. He's gonna rack the bar, trying to move to his chest. Okay, he can do, but when he tries to press it, he doesn't know how to press. He know, but it's heavy. So he doesn't know how to move if it's so much heavy. You know what I mean? He's gonna, his balance cannot be perfect, because he never tried that before. It's perfect in his brain, but he need to practice over and over and over, because every person has a different body structure, okay? So he needs to find what is a perfect position, and he need to try again, and he finally find how to do that correctly. So like just do it. Just that's just what you need to do. So just do it, okay? So from 5 years from now, you won't be grateful for all the time you thought about changing your life. You'll be grateful for the day you finally started, okay? What you need is to take action, okay? Just take action. That's all you need. That's literally all you need. Does thinking about becoming better is going to make it better? No, it's not. Taking action is going to make it better? Then yeah, it is. So we already know that taking action is a only factor that would change our life. So today's video, I think I made a lot of pronunciation mistake. I'm sorry. My throat a little hurt. But anyway, most people don't have a knowledge problem. They have an action problem, okay? Planning, researching, and thinking can feel productive, but they don't create result, okay? The life you want begins the moment you stop preparing and start doing that, okay? So let's just take action and just let's make it happen, yeah? So thank you for listening, and see you guys in the next video. So have a nice day and take care.